Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Let's yeah, let's jump right into it. I think first of all, data that came out today, um, by two, I think by 2:30, unemployment claims came out. It came out uh, equal with expectation, and all that. But apart from that, we don't really have much. Just the ECB press conference that's currently going on. There's a press conference going on right now, handled by the European Central Bank. So apart from that, no, nothing much going on. So let's head to our chart quickly. As soon as possible, let's do our best to analyze some 4 to 5 instruments. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Okay, cool. So yes, this is what we have. Um, we this is dollar index. Like we said, and like we looked at the performance of the dollar, we said that it was giving this low, but our RSI was pushing to the upside. And so we expected that the dollar will actually be rejected from this point here, from this support zone here, which it's actually done. Just but not so much. Rejection has not been so much, even for morning, for instance, for the USD JPY buy that we talked about, I think that USD JPY buy, we still had USD JPY falling further, even if instrument like GBP sold a bit, push back up, Euro USD sold a bit, push back up. Some of the other trades went well, but me, I'm still holding my USD JPY buy actually. But the dollar has not had enough momentum to push up, even with the divergence that we'll have here. That just tells us that nothing works 100%, but what's important is that it works most of the time, right? And that's why we still have that divergence even now with everything that's still going on the dollar index. We still have that divergence going on the chart, right? We still have a divergence where price is giving us a lower low, right? But our RSI is giving us what? A higher low, right? So price will still be dancing with this support. It's a weak support. Dollar is on a downtrend, but if price breaks this weak support, if price breaks this support, it will likely be heading further down to this verified support. Personally, if price breaks this weak support like this, if it breaks this weak support, closes below this point, then um I may likely expect a further sell in the dollar, right? Although by 4 p.m., Jerome Powell will be speaking again. When he spoke yesterday, I don't know, the dollar was actually weak. Around that 4 p.m. that Jerome Powell was having his testimony, dollar was actually weak and it sold for the majority of that time. So I don't really think that if this particular move, if price was not able to move so much to the bullish, move at least 30 pips like this, I think that there is the bearish pressure on the dollar is still very much in place. Although I personally feel like NFP tomorrow will strengthen the dollar. But the point is, where will the dollar fall to? Right now, where the dollar is on a support zone where it was rejected before. If I thought dollar is weak, dollar might actually fall back to this zone here around NFP, and around that NFP, I feel like it will push up from this point. Okay, so but that said, let's look at some instruments. We looked at Euro USD in the morning. Looked at Euro USD. We looked out for a sell on Euro USD. We looked at for around 10 pips or thereabout of a sell on Euro USD, which I think he actually did. He did. But right now, there is a ECB press conference going on right now. You understand? There's ECB press conference that is going on right now. You see that ECB press conference, it's not something we can compare actual with forecast. it's ECB press conference is a speech. You understand? So sometimes the move of the market cannot really be, you cannot really confirm the move of the market if you're not listening to what is being said or the submissions that are being made at the conference. You understand? But that's if that's the case, what we're going to do is that for trading Euro USD, personally, I feel like whatever whatever sell Euro USD has made right now, it has tried. You understand? I don't see Euro USD actually selling further than this. You can see that we have a small uptrend line here that it has followed, or that it is actually respecting. We have a small uptrend line here like this. You know, maybe not a perfect trend line, but it's a trend line that Euro USD might likely be respecting. You understand? And since we are not really expecting any breakout until NFP tomorrow, you know, I think that this particular sell that Euro USD has done may actually be maybe the best. I don't think I'll be expecting any further sell from Euro USD beyond this point. Or I really wish that we were able to take this class earlier, because you see this place where Euro USD push back up from. You see this place here like this. It's a zone where price has been rejected before. Can you see it? You know, it's a support zone where Euro USD has been rejected for. But well, it is where it is right now. It is held up between a verified resistance and a verified support. Honestly, I do not see Euro USD breaking this verified support and this verified resistance today. Okay, so what I will do is I will be looking out for a sell. I'll be working with a buy limit and a sell limit. I'll be working with a buy limit and a sell limit. Between this verified support and verified resistance, I'll be looking out for a buy limit and a sell limit. So I can be looking out for selling Euro USD if he buys to 1.09240. If he buys to 1.09240, I'll actually look out for a sell from there. Or I can place a sell limit at that point. I can place a sell limit at 1.09240. I can as well look out for, and if I place a sell limit at that place at 1.09240, if I place a sell limit there, can look out for a profit of around 10 to 20 pips or 15 to 20 pips. If I sell from 1.09240, I can look out for a sell of around 15 to 20 pips. And if I buy from this particular support, if I buy from 1.08390, if I buy from 1.08390, I will buy with 20 pips or 15 to 20 pips in mind. Okay, so that is for Euro USD. I'm going to look at other non-dollar, other dollar pairs like AUD USD. Guys, AUD USD, when we looked at it yesterday, I think yesterday or day before, we actually were looking out for this buy. And this buy happened on the 4 hours because we got a divergence. You see, we got a divergence on this particular chart here, and price pushed all the way up. But where price is now, guys, where price is a strong resistance zone. Okay, where price is right now is a strong resistance zone. This is on 4 hours, guys. Look at it. It's a strong resistance zone. It's a place where price has been rejected a couple of times in the past. You understand? It's a place, if you scroll, you see that price has had a problem with this place for a long time. So except if the weakness of the dollar continues, you know, and price might likely just retrace from here. And personally, I don't expect price to break this particular strong resistance point before NFP. You understand? So what I will actually do, looking at it on 1 hour, if you look at it on 1 hour, you see that it has formed like an inverted hammer. On 1 hour, it has formed an inverted hammer. And, you know, if the next 1 hour closes bearish, that will confirm the sell to AUD USD. So how do I trade AUD USD, guys? The best way for me to trade AUD USD, especially looking at it on that 1 hour, is how is my next candle going to close? Now, if the next, you know, this is 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, we had a bearish engulfing. See this bearish engulfing, right? See this bearish engulfing. Now, after this bearish engulfing, we're supposed to have a like a confirmation. Supposed to have a bearish confirmation. Market is supposed to close bearish to confirm it. But look at how the candle has closed. So what I'm going to trade, or how I'm going to trade AUD USD, I'm going to sell from here. I'm going to sell from 0.0 0.66,000. I'm going to sell from 0.66,000. I'll sell from 0.66,000. And if I sell from that place, I'll target around 15 pips. I'll target around 15 pips. So I can sell from there. Let me see how many pips this is. So I can sell from 0.66,000 to around 0.65870. I can sell from 0.66,000 to around 0.65870. Now, if price trades above this inverted hammer, if price trades above that inverted hammer and price trades to 0.66222, that's, I'm looking at AUD USD right now. I've said that if I'm selling AUD USD, I'm going to sell from 0.66,000. That's 0.66000. 0.66,000. I said I'll sell from there to around 0.65870. Okay, because of this proven resistance. But I said that I can have my buy from 0.66222. Can have my buy from 0.66222 to around 0.66375. Around 0.66375. That's around 15 pips. 15 pips of profit. Okay. That's how I'm going to trade AUD-USD. But really, I don't expect AUD-USD to break this particular proven resistance. I don't expect it to break this particular proven resistance. So we'll watch out and see how it goes. Okay, so look at AUD-USD. Let's quickly look at US indices. We looked at DE40 this morning. DE40 went, I think DE40 went well. But for US 100, guys, this is US 100 on 1 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. On 1 hour, look at US 100 here. US 100 number 1 is making a double top here, like this. It's making a double top. You know, it's also at a resistance point. Of course, the fact that it's making a double top means that that plays a resistance point, right? Good. So, just hold on. Good. So it's making a double top, giving us kind of a resistance point at that place. If we mark that place, given the fact we talked about the fact that, you know, US 100 has, it's been on an uptrend, but recently we've gotten some bearish moves in US 100. We've gotten some bearish moves in US 100. So what I would advise for US 100, personally, I will be looking out for a sell from this particular place here. Be looking out for a sell from this particular place. This place on 15 minutes where it's actually having some kind of problems. Now, and that thing is that if you compare this particular chart also on 15 minutes, if you compare this chart on 15 minutes, you will see that what US 100 is also doing here on 15 minutes is actually creating a what? A divergence. Look at the higher high on this place, but compare the high on my RSI and it's what? It's lower, right? So the fact that we have something like that and that US 100 is now at a resistance, you know, it's at a resistance, although on 15 minutes, but it's at a resistance. So it's very possible that during the US session, we can actually see a fall in US 100. We can actually see a fall in US 100. So what I will do is that I will actually be looking out for a sell. I'll be looking out for a sell on my US 100. I'll look out for a sell at around 18,190. I'll look out for a sell at around 18,190. I'll look out for a sell at around 18,190. Let's see. Yes, 18,190 or 18,200. I'll look out for a sell from around 18,200. And for that sell, I'll sell from that 18,200 to around 18,160. 18,200 to 18,160. So you will notice that even right now, US 100 seems to be like pushing up at that, you know, trying to eat at that particular verified resistance. Okay, you know what, guys, let's trade US 100 like this instead. Let's trade it like this. Let's look out for a buy above this point here. Let's look out for a buy above this point. And that buy is at 18,230. Can have a buy at that point, 18,230, take profit at 18,300. So I can buy US 100 from 18,230 to 18,300. Okay, that's the first one. Now for myself, because if we're already in the 3 o'clock session, 3:30 session, I will easily just take a sell. But before the US session, you usually have spikes. Like currently, if you see on 15 minutes what's happening to US 100 right now, you see some level of spikes, before the market actually opens. So as not to be caught in the spike. You understand? So as not to be caught to the spike, I can actually look out for my sell on US 100 from somewhere like this, because actually a sell I expect. Can look out for myself somewhere like this. So I can sell US 100 from 18,130. Can sell US 100 from 18,130 to around 18,070. I can sell US 100 from 18,130 to around 18,070. And then I can buy US 100 from 18,230 to 18,300. From 18,230 to around 18,300. And I can sell it from 18,130 to 18,070. Okay, so that is how I will trade US 100. We looked at US 2000 and US 30 in the morning. So let's look at D30, D40 and US 2000. D40 and US 30. I think, yes, we did D40 and US 30, right? So let's look at we have looked at US 100. Let me look at US 500. Let me look at US 500. US 500 also is pushing up, is gaining that bullish momentum. It's currently our RSI is approaching the overbought zone, and where price is right now is price is close to its rejection point. Price is close to rejection point. If you check the daily time frame, after it, you got this inverted hammer, you got this bearish candle. Technically, we're actually expecting a sell in this market. We're expecting a sell in this market, right? We're expecting a sell in this market. These prices have actually gone up for a long time. So we're expecting some level of retracement in the market. The point now is, where is the best place for us to take advantage of that retracement? So just like I did for US 100, I will be using some pending orders here. Okay, I'll be using some pending orders. I can go in for my US 100. I can go in from 5,127. I can go into my US 100 from 5,127, and I can sell to around 5,110. I can sell to around 5,110. So I can sell from 5,127 to around 5,110. From 5,127, I can sell to around 5,110. Now, that's how I would rather trade US 500. Now, in terms of buying US 500, if US 500 gets to this particular resistance and breaks above it, that's a new high, guys. That's a new high. So personally, I'm not really good with that. So I'd rather hold my 5,127 to sell and come out at 5,110. Okay, for my 5,127, I'll sell to around 5,110. Okay. So let's look at gold. Okay, for gold, we actually said we're looking out for a sell in gold. Not like that. We said that gold is on an uptrend, but that it was quite risky selling gold at that point. Now, another thing is that if you check the RSI movement of gold, even on 1 hour, as gold continues to push up, okay, as gold continues to push up, continues to give this movement like this. Okay, as gold continues to give this movement, what does that mean? It means that price is making a higher high, right? Even around here. Let me zoom in so that we can see how price is making a higher high here. But for my gold on the RSI is giving me what? It's giving me a lower high, right? So that tells me that, oh, even on 1 hour, there is a reduction in the bullish trend of gold, right? There's a reduction in the bullish trend of gold, and then so we can take advantage of that. Although we have a strong support here, we have a strong support that is becoming a problem. But I can sell from 21.49. I can sell from 21.49 to around 21.45. I can sell from around 21.49 to around 21.45. Okay, I can sell from around 21.49 to around 21.40. From 21.49 to around 21.45. That's how I personally would trade gold. 21.49 to around 21.45. Okay, so that is how I would trade gold. We talked about oil in the morning. We talked about oil WTI. But today we've looked at GBP USD, we've looked at AUD USD, we've looked at US 100, US 500, we've looked at gold. So these instruments are what we'll monitor for the US session coming up not long from now. Okay. For US 100, for Euro USD, we actually we are looking at selling from 1.09240. Okay, we're looking at selling from 1.09240, and we're looking at buying at 1.09. Oh, sorry, we're looking at buying at 1.08390. So we're selling from 1.09240. We're buying from 1.08390. Okay. For gold, we are selling from 21.49. We're coming out of taking profit at 21.45. From 21.49, we are selling to around 21.45. 21.45. Okay. For US 100, we have our sell at 18.130. We have our sell at 18.130. We're coming out at 18.075. We're coming out at 18.075, and then we're taking profit at 18. So we are buying at 18.238. We are coming out at 18.300. So for US 100, we are buying at 18.238. We are coming out at 18.300, but we're selling at 18.180. 18.130, sorry, 18.130. We're coming out at 18.075. Okay. Okay, we already looked at. For AUD USD, what did you say? AUD USD, we are selling at 0.66000. We're selling from there to around 0.65870. 0.65870, and then we are buying at 0.66222. 0.66222. 0.66222. Then we are buying from there to 0.66375, guys. For AUD/USD, we are buying from 0.66222, buying up to 0.66375. Now we are selling from 0.66000 up onto 0.65870. Okay. Okay, US 30. Okay. So for US 30, same thing seems to be the case, where we have a kind of resistance at this point here. I feel like from that point we can look out for a sell on US 30. So personally, I could be selling US 30 at 39,000 or 38,895. I could sell it from 38,895, or better still, with the way we traded US 100, I could go in for my US 30 above here. Going for my US 30 at around 39,000 and buy it from 39,000. I can buy US 30 to around 39,060. So I can leave out that sell. I'll instead buy US 30 from 39,000 to 39,060, and then I can sell US 30. I can sell US 30 from this point here, from 38,800. From 38,800, I can sell US 30 down to 38,744. From 38,800, I can sell it to 38,744. From 38,000 800. I can't sell it to 38,744. Okay. So it's US session. Mm, okay. We also, while we monitor all those trades, while we watch out for those trades, look at that US 30 entering here. I didn't want a spike against us also, but it's looking like it would have been cool. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just monitor that trade. Um, well, we need to watch out and monitor these guys. Yes, this is US session. Yes, it's 3:30. It's been 3:30 for a while now. Just finding out due to daylight savings. It's been 3:30 for a while now. You find out that even the guys in the UK, for instance, some of them are 1 hour behind us. So yes, there's daylight saving now. Now guys, I hope we have all registered for the NFP session. I hope we've all funded our accounts, getting ready to take advantage of NFP. What we are doing on our own part is to ensure that we have a live session. We're going to have a live session where we'll be trading NFP live by 2 p.m. Okay, we're trading NFP live by 2 p.m. So get ready to join that live session. Now, to join that live session, you need to register. When you register, a link will be sent to your email address after your registration has been confirmed. Okay, once your registration has been confirmed, because mostly when you register, you'll be seeing something like pending. Okay, see something like pending, but after a while, it will be registered. You understand? It will be registered. So once it's registered, the link will be sent to you with which you can join, and you can select that link to, begin to have access. You understand? So please let us work towards that. I believe most of us have the link. If you don't have the link, head up to WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp channel, we've dropped it there, to get access to that link. Okay. Mm. Go to WhatsApp and check it. I've been sending it since. Go to WhatsApp. It's on WhatsApp channel now. Go to WhatsApp. Check for it. It's the last news we even posted on WhatsApp channel. So go and check it there. Mm? Thank you, Lua. Okay. Yeah. So apart from that, we will just monitor these guys, see what's going on with them, what move we'll likely expect in the market. Let's see what the dollar is doing. Dollar is currently trading below that weak support. Currently trading below that weak support. But candle is yet to close, so it's hard to tell what is going to be. Also, guys, for the US session, also for US 30 and let me see where our 50 period moving average is on this chart. Oh, okay. Price has given us this buy signal since somewhere on US 30, for instance. Now, price has given us this buy signal since around 10:30. 10:30. Price has given us this buy signal. So, is there anybody who used the scalping to get that buy signal on US 30? Even US 100 to give that buy signal around, give 2 consecutive bullish candles around, um, yeah. So it gave us around 10:30 also, the same time that US 30 gave us. So these are opportunities. Oh, you'll get confirmation. You'll get confirmation. All those ones are just retracement, okay? They're just retracement. Because of the current weakness in the dollar, we have all these issues. You understand? So what about oil? What's oil doing? Oil is still selling, guys. Remember we talked about oil and how that there's a high chance that it's going to keep selling. This oil WTI. Let's look at the major oil. This one too is not bad though. The main oil is here. What's the main oil doing? It's also selling. It's close to a proven resistance, so we need to watch out for this zone. But like I said, if you're trading oil right now, in the meantime, you want to sell oil from resistance. Best thing you want to do is to sell oil from resistance. Okay. So guys, please let's watch out for that. Let's watch out for that. Okay. So yeah, we'll continue tomorrow by 8 a.m. We are still going to have our 8 a.m. session before the NFP session by 2 p.m. Okay, so they're going to confirm, going to look at your account, make sure you have funds in your account before you accept it, so that we have people who are actually trading. You understand? Okay. So but that's the much you can take today. Join us tomorrow by 8 a.m. with this same link as we look into the morning market review. Also for our guys in Lagos, don't forget that I'll be having a special training by 11 a.m. on Saturday at Wright House, Adeni Jones, Ikeja, Lagos. Okay. But yeah, that's the much you can take today. Thank you so much for your time. Bye for now. God bless you.